Hey guys, welcome to Daily Commitment, where we do a little bit of exercise every day, and then we increase that exercise very slowly. We also have cute kitty cats in our videos. Check it out, guys. I had a couple thoughts today. First of all, we're just going to be hanging from the tree and putting a little bit of pressure on our elbow, not too much, because, we're not going to hurt ourselves. Another thought is I got going up nice and earlier today, which is good. It's not exactly early, but earlier. So that felt good, just to have that good energy for the day. Like, hey, let's get this going. I think in general it's better to do your exercises early, but hey, doing them late, it works, So anyway, what are we thinking about besides kitty cats, exercises? Posture was something I was thinking about. I think it's important. I've noticed I got bad posture on the computer. I'm like, why don't you just sit up, and pretend you're doing exercises or something, or squats, or that natural position you have when you're in a good action potential. And it's weird. It's like I want to hunch over to look at the screen. And so now I'm thinking about the level I put my screen at. And I'm just like, this is very complicated. And if you don't keep your mind on it, you'll clutch right back up. Well, look at this screen. It's so close. That's why people put books on their heads and all sorts of things. I'm like, oh, this is going to be tough. This isn't an easy solution. But the exercise helps. The exercise gives you the energy and makes you think about being in a better posture, I think. Anyway, so we're going to get going. We're going to do a little hang-in. I might do a light drop down. We'll see how we feel with the hang-in. If it's, sore like it's been, we'll just do as little as we can, just to make sure we're still thinking about it. And, you're doing your grip muscles too. It keeps your grip strong. All sorts of stuff. So, let's see here. All right, so we're going to start just kind of by hanging. Right there, that's a lot. That's just weight, man. That's just weight hanging. Right there, I'm not even pulling up with my shoulders. That's a good fucking stretch right there, man. That's a good stretch. Now I'll do a little bit of shoulder up. I'm actually going to start my shoulders a little bit up and then just really, yeah, no, that's a lot of weight, man. That's a lot of weight. I think I was talking about, doing a 16-8 intermittent fasting type thing, cutting down on carbs, all that good stuff. And you kind of need to do that, I think, because as you get fatter, it's harder to do that stuff. Honestly, I just hung on my elbows a little bit, and I thought, man, I haven't really thought about this weight, because I usually jump up, so that doesn't put a lot of weight in the elbows. And then I let myself down kind of quickly and get ready for kind of a bounce. Like, I try to go completely straight, and I get ready for a bounce, right? To pull up really quick. Well, guess what? If you're a big fat guy, that's kind of a good recipe for hurting your elbow joints, right? Because you're going to put all that stress when you come down, and you're trying to store that little bit of elastic energy, and then bend that elbow. It's like, no wonder I torqued my elbow out. And I wonder how I did that. Anyway, so that shows you learning processes. It's not honestly that bad. I could still do it, but no, my elbows told me, hey, what you're doing. So we're just going to be doing some hangs next time. We'll do them again. We'll do the same thing. We'll do hangs, and we'll do hangs where we pull up just a little bit like this. And that's just make sure all this is nice and strong. There's no problem hanging from the tree like a monkey, Anyway, let's do some pushy-up-EOs. Interestingly enough, my shoulder just feels like, well, that was weird. Just hanging on my shoulder. There's a lot of effort there. Even just doing this. This is an exercise. You just hold the branch and you just pull your shoulders down like this. Like there's a lot of stuff you gotta strengthen to do those chin-ups. And we pushed ourselves when we got to one using our system, but we torqued our right elbow out a little bit. So anyway, let's do the push-ups from a slightly different angle this time. If I got enough room to kick my feet out here, if we kick the stuff out of the way. Let's see. Do we have enough room for the feet? Oh, I think we do. Kick them back there. All right, let's do the push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. All the way down. all the way up. Wow, 11 is definitely still right at the edge. 11 might not be 70% of what I can do. I think 11 might be too high, actually. I think I might need to drop down to 10. So yeah, a little bit every day. Yeah, I'm going to hurt myself. I may need to drop down to 10. We'll see. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but I've been at 11 for a while. I used to be at 12, so anyway, we'll see. We're going to stay at 11, though, for now. I think it was just because partly I did my exercises so late last night, and then comparatively earlier today, I haven't had as much rest. Also, I think I was just being gentle with my shoulder, especially after hanging like that from the tree. So I think I had all the right vibes with that. So anyway, I've caught my breath a little bit. We're going to get ourselves a tennis ball. We're going to do some squats. Really excited, actually, about how patient I was with those push-ups and how straight. I was really keeping a nice straight board and coming all the way down real evenly. I could feel I was touching all the way along the ground there. I was really excited about those push-ups. So I thought my form was great there. I was thinking about it, so we'll see when we look at the video. We'll see how great it was. And definitely I'm excited, I think, that I figured out, thinking it through, I think I figured out what I did with my elbow, and I think my elbow is going to be back to normal, like, in no time, maybe a week or so. Like, I know that doesn't seem like no time, but when you're exercising every single day, you're doing hundreds of exercises a year, right? Anyway, so I love the idea of I'm still like kind of working on those muscles there, but I'm not jumping and right there at the start of it, right? So that could be a win-win. And then after doing this a little bit, maybe one day I'll just be like, all right, it's time, I feel okay, and just boop right up without a jump first. I think the jump did make it easier because I think I went all the way up, and then as I came down, I was like preparing my muscles and getting elastic, and at the end I tried to store a little energy with a bounce. So by making it easier, I kind of cheated, I think, a little bit, and I hurt my arm. Anyway, so maybe I'll only be able to get to here without that bounce, but whatever. I'll build myself back up to one full pull-up again without as bad a form, and also won't be injuring my elbow. Plus, I'll have more time for my shoulder to strengthen, all these tendons to strengthen, you know what I mean? Not pushing myself to a lot of pull-ups all at once there. So it'll be a continuing process, my friends. I might try something I saw in a video a friend of mine recommended, where they do one hand this way and one hand this way. So you have like an overhand, underhand grip. I might actually try that too, now that I'm sort of broken down and can't do anywhere close to a pull-up without having some pain. And I'm just going to be working in the beginning of that pull-up. I can be working on different parts of my shoulders, right, because that's going to hit different muscles, right, and I could hang that way. So I'm actually really excited to do my pull-ups tomorrow, which are going to involve really mostly hanging from the tree in different ways. Anyway, so that's going to be fun. Pull-ups tomorrow are going to be fun, and we'll get back to a full pull-up soon. You guys will see. It's just this little injury here, and we're going to be gentle with ourselves. So now let's do our squats. Let's change our angle a little bit there. Boop. Up a little bit. All right. You can see maybe the whole motion here. I'm going to pull my underwear up because somehow my pants didn't fall down, my underwear fell down. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I'm losing weight. Who knows? My weight's been pretty constant. I've lost a couple pounds, but really I haven't been focusing that much on dieting, so I haven't done that well. I've lost probably 5 pounds maybe total over this whole thing, so that's not very good. But I definitely added more muscle, and I think my posture's gotten better, and that's why I was noticing when my posture was bad. It wasn't when I was exercising. It was when I was on the computer, All right, there we go. All right, so here we go. 1, I'm thinking about this ball. I don't like having to pin it in there, but you kind of do. 2, it does help your posture with your neck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, lost the ball. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Starting to run out of zip, but I got it. All right, let's rest for a second. Was it 16? I think so. 17, 18. All right, 4 more. 19, 20, 21, 22, all the way down, all the way up. All right, we did it, we survived. I just took it slow. I just rested at the bottom. I rested at the top a little bit. No reason to rush yourself. You guys keep it up. Keep up every day. Find your chi, 70% of your max. Always think, I could have done more. Don't think I'm absolutely beat at the end of the exercise. Anyway, have a good one. Good luck with your daily commitments.